Welcome to the Blokes podcast. I'm Adam.
And I'm Greg, and we sit down once a week to shoot the breeze. We chat about anything and everything. Sports, films, drinking, politics, music, etc.
So sit back, crack open a beer and enjoy. Hey dude, hey. Oh man, you don't know how pleased I am to see you.
Mate, me too. I gather you've had a long day or a long journey.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, it's been a long day for good reasons this week. Last week it was sort of long work day. This week it's been doing some fun stuff. Been doing some recording.
Great.
Recording a new song for a new album. So yeah, hanging out with some great musicians, playing some music. It's been like a breath of fresh air. Really.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. Cool.
Yeah.
So was that all day today? Was it you out?
Pretty much, yeah. Until a short while ago, and then a mad dash across to get here. Missed all the trains. It was raining. Go flat tire. Blah blah blah. The works. You know, a bear jumped out. This raccoon came out of nowhere. Yeah, but I'm here. It's all good. I've made it, and yeah, I'm super excited.
But most important question is, was it sounding good? You happy?
Oh yeah, big time.
Ooh.
Yeah, if it wasn't sounding good, I'd still be there kicking ass.
Hey, good. That's the correct answer. Yeah,
Again.
Just a cowbell next to a drummer's ear, just like, not my tempo.
It's funny you say that. Actually, there's plenty of cowbell on this track.
Is there? Yes, mate. Underused.
Mate, big time. You can always use more cowbell, as the Saturday Night Live sketch says.
Oh man, it's one of those just most rockinest grooves on the planet is where you have one of those massive rock, like pearl cowbells.
Yeah. And
you've not got any hi-hat, you just go kong, 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 just as you're like running through this groove.
Kong, ka,
yeah,
kong, ka. Yeah. Oh, mate, that's a tune.
Yeah.
We should write one. Maybe we should upgrade the theme tune for next series.
Ooh.
And that should be the basis of the new theme.
Yeah.
We should have some cool rock riff underneath that gong gat.
Yeah.
Gong gong gat.
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
Mate, all right.
Keep your ears peeled, guys. Season what would we be on?
5.
Man, 5.
Season 5.
Yeah, so that's about time we shook things up a little bit, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We could do a new little intro as well.
Beautiful. We've got like 4 episodes to do it in.
Yeah,
we can do that.
I think we can
That's
do
doable.
it. Even with our shocking record of following through.
Oh, man. Well, dude. Okay, speaking of not changes, I don't know why I said that, but we've got something with us today. 2 weeks in a trot now. We have had amazing brewers sending us some beer.
Yeah.
So today we've got some amazing beers from the Park Brewery. Now you've got one in your hand. Why don't you...
I sure have. Yeah, I've got the first one, so we're very lucky today. We're instead of having 2 halves today, we're going to go 4 quarters.
Oh yeah.
So because we've got 4 beers, all of them look incredible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have 4 quarters. This first one here is called Ballet Loop, and it's a table beer. So I'm guessing that is kind of well, it's the lowest in alcohol that we've got out of the 4. So we're assuming this is the sort of nice, easygoing table beer, kind of like table wine, I guess. That's the phrase is that equivalent, right? That it's just on the table. You get through a few. It's going to be nice and light, nice and refreshing. I'm going to crack it. I'm ready.
Let's have it.
Yeah, that's the sound. That's the sound we've all been waiting for.
Lovely.
So as I pour this, the Ballet Loop that they've named this beer after is a loop around Richmond Park, which is pretty popular with cyclists, and it's a relatively easygoing cycle route in Richmond Park. And because I'm a keen cyclist, as we all know, I'm a fully lycra-clad member of the cycle community. I know that loop very well. So let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks fantastic.
Smells sweet as anything.
Oh
wow.
That is exactly what I needed right now.
Wow. Hold on a second here.
Oh, so it's fresh, it's bright, there's a lot of sweetness
Super
there.
bright. Like lemon.
Yeah,
it's like a
citrus
citrus
vibes, right? Yeah. Oh, not overkill citrus, which I'm pleased with. It's just a subtle subtle little hint of citrus.
I think I can honestly say I've never tasted a beer like that.
Yeah.
It's super effervescent.
It's cloudy.
So it's cloudy, but it's like so bright and fresh and just like palate cleansing. It's like a sorbet.
Yeah,
between courses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fantastic. This is excellent. Oh, they've even got like a little kind of like a little scale on the side with like they've got bitter, sweet, and dry, and then there's like a sliding scale, which I assume. Yeah, they do. They have it on all of the beers, and each of them have a different sort of scale of bitter, sweet, and dry. So this is 3 out of 5 on the bitter scale. It's 1 out of 5 on the sweet scale. Wow, I'm surprised at that. Tastes a bit sweet to me. So
I think it's not like sugary sweet. I think the sweetness is in our head a little bit because it's like lemony.
Right, yeah.
So there's that citrus hit, but it's not. It is kind of dry on my mouth, actually. Like I'm getting a bit of a sort of...
The aftertaste is quite dry, isn't it? The mouth feels dry.
Exactly. But so I guess that kind of makes sense. It's got that fruity flavour, but maybe without the sort of the sweetness that would come with that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm so glad we kicked off with this one. This is like... My mouthfuls are quite large with this one. I'm glugging it.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I was in the pub last night, and this is the same sort of thing. You know, the first time we were back in the pub since we were allowed to go inside, and that first pint went down in maybe like 3 gulps.
Yeah.
I'm just so ready for it. I'm so ready for this beer tonight.
You've earned it, mate.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've kicked off with a winner so far. So the Park Brewery's Ballet Loop. This is fantastic. So these guys are based in Kingston upon Thames, which is kind of between our two houses, almost, isn't it? So it's nice and local for us. And I mean, the picture on the front is 2 cyclists cycling through Richmond Park.
Yeah.
I think if I look closely, I'm right. It is me. That's me there on the left with the green cycle clobber on. Yeah. That's me. No, this guy looks far more professional than me. He's got some really good gear.
The cool thing about these guys as well is that they have an online shop, so it's super easy to get. So anyone listening that's interested, we're gonna obviously plug the crap out of this, but throughout the episode. But yeah, go on their website, the Park Brewery, and buy at your heart's content. But we'll go through 3 other more beers, so 3 more beers rather.
Exactly.
So plenty of choices. But this one, for a table beer, which I hadn't really heard of, thumbs up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love that phrase, table beer. I think I'm going to start using that as an excuse in my house now when the missus is like, why are you drinking beer again? It's only 3 in the afternoon. I'm like, well, it's table beer. It's, you know, you get through a few of them. It's quite light. Yeah. So yeah, thanks Park Brewery for giving me an excuse to drink a little bit earlier in the day.
Now, Adam, you didn't turn up empty-handed here.
I didn't. No, I didn't. So I was when I was editing the podcast from last week, we had a little pork jerky, didn't we? A little bacon jerky, and I just thought, well, that's it. We've gone and done it now. We're going to have snacks every week.
Yes.
So I went for one of my favourites, and this is also another one that you've not this one particularly, but you can hand make these incredibly well. I've tasted these in the past. Today we're eating a Scotch egg. Kind of ironic that the week that we're now allowed back in the pub.
Princess Elba doesn't work within the confines of reality, all right? We do our own thing here. We have pub quizzes after the last orders bell, all right? And we force people to buy Scotch eggs once the government's made that fully legal to not need it. But, yes. Mate, what a perfect little receptacle for meat and egg. You can't make it any better than that, can you?
I mean, I just like foods that you can eat an entire meal out of essentially one hand.
Yeah. Pasty.
Cornish pasty, yeah. Burrito. Hot dog, yes.
Scotch eggs. I mean...
What else you got? A burger, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sandwich. I mean, the Earl of Sandwich, right?
Yeah.
I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Good bite there.
That's a good bite. I didn't get any egg, though.
Yeah, I did notice that. I didn't want to pull you up on that.
Despite the large bite, I still didn't get any egg.
You need to work on that.
So, Marks and Spencer, they don't use eggs large enough to fill their Scotch.
Is that the outside's called? Is it the Scotch?
It is now, yeah.
Now, I will say this. I have a favourite Scotch egg that I treat as a... It's one of those things that I see so rarely now that when I see it, I buy 5 of them.
Stockpiling them.
I do. I stockpile them.
You've got a big yellow storage unit full of Scotch eggs.
Just rancid Scotch eggs and drums. So, and these ones are called dragon eggs. Have you seen these around?
No, but I love the name.
Yeah. So they're super spicy. They're made by a company that's, I think, Old Vet basically made it so all the proceeds go to one of these sort of like army charities that helps vets and injured soldiers and stuff.
Oh, amazing.
But like, I think you only buy them in like M&S, some sort of like relatively high-end supermarkets. But if you see them, trust me, they're so good. If you like spicy stuff, they're quite spicy. But yeah, they're so good. Just single in a little plastic pack on its own.
Yeah.
They're so good.
So it's still just a regular egg surrounded by like sausage meat, right?
Yeah.
But it's just spicy.
But spicy, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a perfect mix.
Nice.
So, gives my thumbs up. So that's another thumbs up for me. Oh god, I'm going to fail. Jesus.
It's because we're starting with more like effervescent beers. It was the same last week, wasn't it?
Oh god,
this is amazing,
dude. Gigs are in the diaries.
Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm glad.
It's official. It's happening.
Yeah.
So somehow I've managed to, and this is not representative of my entire calendar, but this week I've got 2 gigs.
That's amazing.
Which is insane because I think it's like the first week legally that anyone's going to be doing anything.
Yeah.
So I assumed they'd be cancelled. I've been just like writing these off for months because I'm like, nah, it's never going to happen. It's so early on.
Yeah.
June is really when stuff's going to start kicking off. And I have a feeling they're going to be a nightmare as well because I think we have to play quietly and I don't know how it works, but masks probably be involved, I guess. But anyway,
right. Well,
I'll deal with that when I'm there. But
mate, as long as you're playing a gig, right?
That's
at the moment,
exactly. So I'm extremely excited.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous, dude.
I didn't want to make you jealous, but
2 in 1 week. That's incredible. Oh man, I've got one two next month, I think. So that'll be awesome. But yeah, I'll let everybody get nice and excited.
Yeah,
in the run up, they'll hear about other people having weddings and stuff, and then hopefully next month they'll all kick in.
Yeah, that's it. That 100%. But yeah, no, it's funny because I guess people listening that aren't sort of musicians, don't do what we do. I don't know. When you get really used to a gig,
yeah,
you don't really practice for it necessarily, unless it's like a new song you need to learn, or whatever. It's something that you've done so many times that it's
like learning to drive, right?
Yeah.
Once you know how to drive, that's it.
Yeah. But it's exactly like that. But now I haven't driven for like a year and a half.
But you're still legal.
But I'm still legal, baby. And I'll get behind that wheel and we'll see what happens. So it's interesting. I don't really know how to feel. I've done a couple of practice sessions going through a few of the medleys and stuff, but
that's the thing, isn't it? It's the differences to the original record. Because like if you're just playing the song exactly the same as the record, nice and easy. You have a quick run through it, jobs are good. But if your particular band has like created these crazy medleys or like playing in different keys or different whatevers, like that's when the difficulty sets in.
Yeah,
especially if you've forgotten about that.
Yes, yeah.
Because I play guitar, so I'm like, sometimes if it's like, whoa, not that key. Oh dear. And even a non-musician can tell if you like, play a clanger or a chord. Like they don't know what you've done wrong, but they know it's wrong.
Yes. I think that's so true with so many things with bands. Is like the audience will never be able to pick you up on it, but they just know something's not right. I remember probably the worst gig I've ever done. I don't know if I've told this story, but it was a function. I'm in uni, so nobody really knows what they're doing properly. No one's really professional at this point. We're just trying to sort of figure it out. Anyway, so we have 2 people that aren't in the band normally because we've had to sort of get cover in effectively. One's a bassist and one's a guitarist.
Yeah,
and the gig was terrible. We're on this like village hall and this massive stage. There's no like backline at all, so we can't hear ourselves. And the guitarist's on one end, bassist on the other. We start with Valerie, Amy Winehouse's version, and the guitarist just starts in the wrong key. but she's so far away from the bassist
Right.
that he doesn't know. She doesn't know she's in the wrong key.